right when I thought I was done, One Piece pulls me back in, brother. So, I just got done filming the SBS 110 breakdown, and of course, all 10 of Oda's questions have been revealed. Well, they're not Oda's questions, they're questions from fans, but Oda answered them. And today, we are here to go through that list and see what the hell took place today. So, question number 1, they ask, when Luffy is using Gear 5th, he pulls out things like goggles and a baseball helmet from what looks like a Hagoromo, feathered raiment. Please, tell us how it works. And Oda's answer is that it is the entrance to Nika's fantasy. So yes, it looks like Oda is leaning pretty heavy into the imagination powers, right? If Luffy can imagine it, he can create it. Which aka is pretty much just Nika's fantasy in general, which is pretty crazy, right? It almost feels like the more Luffy thinks and the more Luffy has fun, the better he can fight, which I guess is something that's been pretty renowned throughout the whole series, huh? Luffy's imagination. I feel like if you sit Luffy down and give him a lot of comic books, he would go insane. Like, that would be a power boost, right? Luffy's training arc could just be him learning of jokes or learning of silly things, and then he tries to recreate it later in battle. Could totally see it, but yeah. It looks like Oda is giving a pretty brief answer to this. It's pretty generalized, and it leaves room for the imagination, so to say. So now, on to the second question, and from here on out, I don't really know the answers, by the way. We're kind of going into this blind together. But for the second question, they say, Sabo inherited the Mera no Mi, the Flame Fruit. He's demonstrating its powers to the fullest. Did he do some training to properly use the Mera no Mi? And Oda says he is training every day. I think that Sabo, who regained his memory, remembered a lot of things. Yeah, I remember that was one of my not main questions, but in Dressrosa, Sabo essentially mastered the Mera no Mi. I mean, granted, he only used like a Fire Fist, but I saw that and I was like, damn, dude, that was quick. He literally eats the fruit and then he Fire Fists the Colosseum. And it's like, damn, brother, you just ate it 2 seconds ago. But yeah, either way, his memories are kicking in. Anything that Ace did as a child, Sabo can recreate it. And with him training every day, I wouldn't be surprised if he shows even crazier abilities in the future. One of my favorite abilities that Ace used at Marineford was his, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting it now, but it's like the green fire, like the Will-O-Wisp attack. I thought that was awesome. I hope Sabo has an iteration of that. We did see him use the Rook attack against Emu, which I thought was pretty cool as well. I just want to see how Oda is able to take something as simple as flames and broaden its abilities. So now, on to the third question, which, sorry if we're going kind of fast, right? Already the third question, we're blowing through them. They say, has Dragon ever lived together with Luffy? Whoa! Okay, that's a big question. And Oda says no. At least not in what Luffy remembers. He is different with Kuma because he is the leader of the Revolutionary Army. And if their parentage relationship is revealed, it'll endanger Luffy's life. I wonder what kind of feeling he felt when he's forced to leave his family, and what did he think when he saw his son in the log town? Yeah, I like how he threw in family there, right? Not just Luffy, he threw in family. Like, oh, Garp, whoever his wife is, like, yeah, he left them behind. Huh. Okay, so he was with Luffy. Dragon did live with Luffy at some point. It's just that Luffy was so young he doesn't remember it, which I guess makes sense, right? He was there for Luffy's birth, and then he said, peace out, guys. I gotta go save the world real quick. Damn, okay, yeah, so we will get some nice Dragon flashbacks later on, 100%. Because Oda kind of asks a question, right? He's like, oh, I wonder what feelings he felt. Yeah, we're gonna see it, 100%. Also, I just gotta say, but I'm kind of impressed with how on spot some of these questions are, right? It's not like the SBS corner. I mean, I love the SBS, don't get me wrong, but every now and then you get those dong questions and you're like, whoa, what's going on, guys? We could be asking the heavy-hitting stuff. I mean, of course, Oda picks out what he wants to answer, but it looks like this time around, Oda's kind of, tackling things more on the nose here. So this one says, question 4, the ship of the Blackbeard Pirates is named the Saber of Xebec. Does it have any relation to Roxy Xebec? And Oda says Xebec is the name of a sailing ship. So it could be a coincidence, or maybe not. Okay. Oda. I just said he was on the nose. All right, so Oda's saying yes and no. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not. I think this is not a coincidence. I mean, dude, Blackbeard not only has a ship named after Roxy Xebec, but his headquarters is the Hachinosu, which was also Roxy Xebec's headquarters as well. It's not a coincidence. I mean, Oda, who are you fooling here? Who are you fooling, man? So now, question number 5. The Kamusari divine departure attack that took out Kid in one hit. Why'd they have to add that in? By the way, Kamusari, which put Kid in the dirt. Was that move taught by Roger, or did Shanks learned it by imitating him? Oh, that's a good question. Wait, that's really good. Oda says he remembered it because he always looks up to Roger. It's not just something that anyone from the Roger Pirates can imitate. So Shanks' talent is quite astonishing. Okay. So the reason why this is noteworthy to an extent is because if Roger mentored Shanks and said, hey, Shanks, let me teach you how to do this, that's very different from Shanks looking at Roger and imitating it himself, right? So that is like a nuanced point, but I do like that they asked that question. Yeah. Okay, so Shanks literally just has that talent. He looked at Roger and said, yep, I can do that. I can recreate it. Huh, since that's the case, I wonder if Shanks has other Roger techniques in his arsenal. Wouldn't be super shocked to see it, man. I mean, he's like, oh, my captain did that? I can do that too. Like, he'll just keep on whipping out the Roger playbook left and right. It would be like having a modern day Roger in the story, which I guess people already see Shanks like that, but even more so now. And now, question number 6, please tell us how the bounty system of Cross Guild works. And Oda's answer says that the Fleet Admiral is worth 5 crowns! 5 billion? Akainu's worth 5 billion, yo! Okay, so funny enough, people kind of already guessed that Akainu was going to be 5 billion, but we didn't have any confirmation of it, so we did have people arguing between 3 billion or 5 billion for Akainu, but 5 billion is crazy. Also, that means Sengoku is 5 billion too? I don't know, like, I guess he's retired, so maybe he got dropped down to 4 billion? But yeah, 5 billion's nuts. I wonder what Kong's bounty is, because Kong is like the command... Well, I don't know what Kong's position is. Like, he's above Fleet Admiral. He's kind of chilling in an office at Marie Joie. But yeah, Kong must be like 6 billion or something, man. I don't know. So yes, Fleet Admiral is 5 billion. Admiral is 3 billion. Vice Admiral is 5 stars, so 500 million. Rear Admiral is 300 million. Captain and Commodore is 1 star, so 100 million. And then field officers, commander rank and below, are 1 million berries, and company officers and below are 100,000 berries. 1 crown equals 10 stars, and 1 star equals 100 million berries. Okay, so Oda really gave us the breakdown here. I love that he even included field officers and company officers, kind of showing that no matter what rank you are, you're gonna be hunted by everyday citizens and pirates alike, right? Because at first it's like, you know, they're only going after captains and commodores and VAs. Nah, dude, nobody's safe, bro. You could literally get the job, get promoted once or twice, and then get killed and turned in for money. Yo, that's wild. Yeah, I mean, Cross Guild, nasty system here, man. I mean, to be fair, like they did that to Pirates did it to them, makes sense. But yo, I kind of feel bad for some of these guys, bro. Like, imagine just signing up, you're like, I'm gonna protect my village. Woohoo! You know, I'm gonna stop the pirates from attacking my village. And then the next thing you know, you get stabbed in the back. Yikes. Damn, damn, damn. I mean, I guess it also depends on, like, what kingdom you're from. Like, T-Bone, for example. He got really unlucky because he was at Pepe Kingdom, which is notoriously poor and malnourished by the world government, so they kind of didn't have a choice. But yeah, that's rough. Huh. So that means that Groose is worth 300 million. I'm trying to think of, like, the ranks now. So Groose is the rear admiral, so he's 300 million. Vice admiral, who's a vice admiral? Like Doberman? Doberman's worth 500 million. Kind of crazy in my opinion. Captain and Commodore, 1 star. Damn. I keep on thinking back to Captain Axehand Morgan, the guy, the buffoon that Luffy took down in like chapter 3 or 4. He's worth 100 million. Yo, that's inflation, brother. That's some crazy inflation. All right, so now though, on to the 7th question. As the 10th ship captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, what kind of work does Kuzan Aokiji actually do? And does he have subordinates? And Oda says yes, he has subordinates. He's not the type to obey everything Blackbeard says. For Kuzan, being part of a pirate crew doesn't necessarily mean he must do evil deeds. Rather, it implies that he's living freely. However, as a member of the Blackbeard Pirates, it seems he has also caused many casualties. Yeah, Garp. He's caused casualty, guys. Yep. Yeah, Garp, Hibari, Kobe, all of them. Yeah. Okay, so I like this. I am curious to see if we'll see Kuzan's subordinates later on. Like, will they be named characters, or is it just going to be like a bunch of ruffians in the background who never get names? Kind of curious to see that. Of course, it looks like Kuzan, you know, Oda's kind of keeping him in the middle of the Blackbeard Pirates. Or, then again, it seems like all the Blackbeard Pirates might be the same way as Kuzan, where they follow Teach, but they don't necessarily follow him like how the Straw Hats follow Luffy, right? It seems like all of these pirates have their own goals. Kind of like when, at Hachinosu, Avalo Pizarro said, ooh, you know, move over, Teach. I want to make a name for myself, too. I want to be a part of the newspaper. Like, Avalo Pizarro has his own ambitions, and it seems like it might be the same for all of the Blackbeard Pirates. So yeah, they're just there to live freely. It's very different from Luffy's crew, and I think it does leave the door ajar for Kuzan to eventually betray Blackbeard, all right? Like, oh, just because he's there doesn't mean he's necessarily evil or doing evil deeds, but then again, actions have consequences. I love the answer. Like I said, Oda is being pretty on the nose with all these. So now, question number 8. What kind of system is the World Military Draft that added Fujitora and Ryokugyu to the Marine Fort? Dude, between the SBS and here, my God, Oda's loving the admirals, man. Oda says, countries affiliated with the world government have their own soldiers for protection. Through the World Military Draft, the Marines strengthen their military by drafting the most capable soldiers from these ranks. This draft also became a trigger for the recent 8-Nation Revolution, as the weakening of national defense forces may have contributed to the revolution's success. Oh, world building. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So these guys are strong, they get drafted into their country and protect their country, and then the Marines and the world government say, hey, Fujitora, Ryokugyu, they're too good for you guys, bring them to us. Which, then again, we do have their backstory, so it's more nuanced than just that. But yeah, not bad, not bad. I like how he throws in the 8-Nation Revolution. Like, they were missing a lot of soldiers, so, you know, that's why they got taken over. What I think would be really cool is if we met more characters that were drafted into the Navy like this. Like, maybe Fujitora or Green Bull. Like, maybe their squads are all filled up of people who are drafted as well. I think that'd be pretty sick. And if there is a two-piece, I would love if they get, like, the Marine side of things and we see what it's like to be drafted and to live that life. I think that'd be awesome. But, of course, two-piece is wishful thinking. So now, on to question number 9. Please tell us about the Rocky Port incident that became the cause of Kobe being hailed as a hero. No way! Dude, Oda explains it. Since explaining it would take too long, and I don't think this will be depicted in the main story, but here's a summary of the Rocky Port incident? What? Dude, what? He said, I'm not going to do this in the story, so here you guys go. Hearing that the pirate island holds an important poneglyph, Law hijacked a passenger ship called the Rocky Port and infiltrated the island. Whoa, what? Okay, so first up, Rocky Port is a pirate ship, or a passenger ship. So it's not an actual port. It's not an actual port, it's a ship called Rocky Port. What? And then Hachinosu has an important poneglyph. A road poneglyph? No, it's not a road poneglyph. It's not a road poneglyph. Okay. Dial it back. It's not a road poneglyph. Because the road poneglyph belongs to the man marked by flames. And Blackbeard does not have that road poneglyph. Because he's talked about how they gotta search for, right? They talked about the man with burn scars. So he does not have a road poneglyph, but it's an important poneglyph. Maybe it has to do with an ancient weapon? So, thinking right now, okay, Blackbeard is about to get Caribou. Caribou knows about Pluton. Caribou knows about Poseidon. If Blackbeard's poneglyph tells him about Uranus, then he would have the holy trifecta. Oh my god, yeah, wait, this could be the Uranus poneglyph. Huh. Yeah, because we have not seen a single poneglyph that mentions Uranus, right? I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, granted, like I said, I'm reading this at the same time as you guys here, so this is a reveal to me. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. So yeah, this could be a Uranus poneglyph. Maybe it's another Joy Boy centric poneglyph. But damn, dude, an important poneglyph. Why did Law not tell us about this? Law, we were friends, man. I mean, I guess we're pirate crews, right? We're rivaling pirate groups, Law versus Luffy versus Kid. So I see why Law wouldn't say anything. But Pirate Island has an important poneglyph. How is Law gonna read it? You know, they still never answered that, right? Like, Kid, he got the poneglyphs. Law has the poneglyphs. A lot of characters have poneglyphs, but how the hell are they gonna read this without Robin? Man. Okay, so that's only, dude, that's like the first quarter. Now, Oda says this ship happened to be carrying the king and important noblemen of a certain country. All right, Oda, certain country? He's not going to say what country. However, the ship Law wanted to board was actually a smuggling vessel flying the same nation's flag and involved in dealings with Pirate Island. Whoa. So Law didn't hop onto Rocky Port, or did he? Yeah, however, the ship Law wanted to board was actually a smuggling vessel. I think it's still Rocky Port. Yeah, it's still Rocky Port. Okay. It's just not what Law expected. Flying the same nation's flag and involved in dealings with Pirate Island, which led to major trouble. Law clashed with the pirates, and soon after, Kobe and Blackbeard separately arrived on the island for their own reasons. Okay, so the pirate ship that Law got on, it must be Wang Zhi. But then again, Wang Zhi could simply be at Hachinosu, because that's where this is all taking place, right? This is all taking place nearby Hachinosu, which is where Wang Zhi is at. So Wang Zhi could have the ship Rocky Port, or the ship could belong to him and he's simply on the island. Semantics, but either way, Wang Zhi is involved here. So clash with pirates could just be him. And then Kobe and Blackbeard arrived for their own reasons. And it seems like Oda does not say what reasons Kobe and Blackbeard showed up for. But again, could be Wang Zhi centric. Then Oda goes on and says leading the three to join forces. So Kobe, Blackbeard, and Law joined forces and clashed with the pirates. As a result of this incident, Blackbeard became the king of Pirate Island, Law was recognized as one of the 7 warlords of the sea, and Kobe was hailed as a hero. Dude, I love that this is a win-win-win. I always thought that was so funny. Blackbeard won, Kobe won, Law won. How is that even possible? And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much confirmed. Like, without Oda saying it exactly, this all has to do with the downfall of Wang Zhi, which kind of makes me wonder, like, how was this all going to play out? Like, Oda says he's not going to show it in the manga, but will it ever be touched on again? Like, I feel like that's a big point. I don't know. Maybe there's going to be, like, a side story or a movie that explains it. But yeah, Rocky Port incident, man, that's crazy. People have been wondering about the Rocky Port incident for, I'm not even joking, but for years and years now. And Oda's like, hey, I'll answer it during the break week of Elbaf. Absolutely insane, brother. That is a huge reveal. And now the final question. It's Garling! It's Garling! During the God Valley incident, Saint Garling went and confronted the pirates. The pirates. You mean Roger? He confronted Roger. But how strong is his combat abilities? Oh, they're asking if he's a fraud. Is Garling a fraud? And Oda says he's strong. And there's a reason for his strength. All I need. Hey, Garling beat the fraud allegations. I mean, I don't know who was actually saying Garling's a fraud, but hey, he beat the allegations, guys. There's a reason for his strength. I'm calling it right now. It's a transformation. I mean, we've seen the Gorosei transform. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5. We have Rob Lucci, one of their best agents. I mean, that guy can transform. I mean, Kaku can transform. Jobber can... Dude, there's so many damn transformations in the world government. Yeah, I think Garland can transform too. It could be a God Knight-centric power even, like maybe something the God Knights can do specifically. But yeah, Garling's a monster, confirmed. I mean, he survived a confrontation with Roger, with Roxy Zabek, with... Well, Garp was on his side, but Garp was there. Like, dude, this guy can box with the greatest. I mean, Oda didn't say this guy's weak or anything. He didn't, hit us with a mystery. He literally just said, yep, he's strong. There's a reason why he's strong too. Oh man, dude, the Q&A session kind of slapped, brother. Not bad at all. Yeah, man, this is some good stuff. This is some really good stuff. But hey, With that being said, though, guys, let me know what you thought about these questions. What do you think about these crazy Rocky Port reveals? What was your favorite question, too? I would love to hear any and all of your thoughts down below. I really freaking appreciate you guys for being here. Again, I just did the 110 breakdown of the SBS. If you want to check that out, it should be the most recent video before this one. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will catch you guys later. My name is Sai, and I'm signing out.